saka the reason kung ba't hindi rin kami nagtagal is because mahirap magalit sa English. Yun talaga yung hindi ko na to kaya. Lagi na lang, don't talk to me. Mag-aaway. Ang dami kong gustong ilitanya. Ang hirap magalit in English. So, nag-break po kami dahil doon. Yun talaga yung reason. Why are you breaking up with me? Because it's so hard to get mad in English. And you?
Thank you. Not so much to cite specific examples from my history, but to speak as someone who's been a foreigner in various countries and seen kind of the perspectives of what it's like when cross-cultural dating happens. So one of the themes that we hit on heavily is the concept of the locals thinking that the local woman or guy is just going for benefits rather than actual love, and that whole dynamic between, is this really love or is this really for a visa or for, because the guy or woman pays the way for everything. You know, like, those are dynamics that happen all over the world, all kinds of cultures. It's not limited to just, you know, Filipino or, in my case, just American. And so that's a dynamic that is definitely hit on. It's that question, what are they really in for it? And then the people around them, their perspective and paradigm towards that person and how they act in relation to that. And so I think, you know, like in my situation, being a foreigner, you know what, I personally really haven't gone out with anyone with the intention of paying their whole way or hooking them up with the visa or being that beneficiary role, sugar daddy. I've gone for love, and when I haven't experienced that, not love reciprocated, but when I've experienced that there's these other paradigms kind of coming into play, it makes for it's sometimes conflictive experience, or it's just a dynamic that's really deep and varied, because there's all the people that are involved, the family, the friends, that kind of chime in or affect how it's going. And then me as a foreigner, I come in and I have my paradigms that I'm bringing onto the Filipino culture. So those are always at play just as much as the Filipino side is too. Hope that expanded it.
Again, from the top.
Does everyone have Kleenex? It's bleeding.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we have a question from Ms. Erlinda Rapados of Bulgar.
Ewan ko kung kay Miss Joanne kung tatanong or tayo usual people. Wala bang problema sa work visa ni Lee O'Brien being a foreigner, di ba? And paano siya napadpad dito sa TV5 knowing na yung girlfriend niya is si Coco na nasa Dos, hindi niya kaya naipasok doon.
Taga-immigration pala si Tita Erlene. Hindi naman kami na-inform. Sandali, ito po yung Form 1419 ni Lee. Pirmado po ng BOEA.
That's our secret.
Paano nga? I mean, walang problema sa working visa.
Wala po. Inayos ko.
Wala siyang naging problema kasi wala naman siyang... He was just here for, I don't know, for whatever purpose.
For a period of time.
But and when we started to cast him, of course, we tried to find out if he had...
You know, we made sure that he's not a member of the SAG or Screen Actors Guild of America. We made sure of that. Pero okay naman siya. When Noemi called, sino nga ba tinawagan? Basta meron tinawagan si Noemi, nakast naman siya. Wala kami naging problema. Ang siniguro lang namin is not a member of the Screen Actors Guild kasi mas marami kaming magiging problema if he was a member. So, thank you for accepting.
Not being a member of the union.
Lee, are you staying for good? Did you decide to make a career here in the Philippines?
That